It's time for Change My Mind, the power of persuasion, the most persuasive show on ETV. Here's your host, Lena Myway.
Welcome to Change My Mind. Take a look at this.
Hey, guys, where's Hiram, Zeke, and Louie? It's that new cat in the barn, Herman. He's a killer.
The old Herman and Catnip cartoons used that line, "That sounds logical," as a running gag in every episode. While jokes about logic will get some laughs in a cartoon, appeals to logic are another tool for persuasion. In this edition of Change My Mind, we'll explore several appeals to logic or reason. An appeal to logic or reason provides rational arguments to support your claim using facts, figures, and statistics. This type of appeal includes card stacking. That's where you don't provide all of the information for an audience to make an informed decision. You stack the cards in your favor, using only arguments that support your position. Exaggeration. That's where you overstate the effectiveness or importance of a product. And the scientific approach, which uses tests, statistics, and scientific-sounding jargon to lend credibility. Let's get started. Yikes, I feel terrible.
No doubt, Lena. That's what you get for eating a double jalapeno stuffed buffalo chicken burger in the green room before the show.
Where can I get some relief?
Just take a look at this.
Soon this street will be teeming with people, tasting exotic foods from all over the world.
Thank you. Is it good?
Good and spicy.
Now Anne is about to experience a problem that's universal.
Harp, I've got heartburn. Can you beat that?
As a matter of fact, I can.
Pepto for heartburn?
Sure.
As Pepto coats, it soothes heartburn, as well as upset stomach and diarrhea.
I didn't know you could talk.
I can't.
Pepto-Bismol, the one that coats, is the only one you need.
Why didn't I think of that? So, what did we just see? Was that a straight appeal to logic or the use of the scientific approach to persuasion? They took you right inside her stomach to show you how their product coats the problem. Yep, they're using science. For years, advertisers have persuaded us to use their products with scientific demonstrations, just like this. Did they convince you that their product would work to cure my stomach ache? Should I go out and buy a bottle? Maybe I should just lay off the hot peppers instead. We'll be right back. Yes? Okay. We now go via satellite back to 1851 and the Ohio Women's Rights Convention in Akron, Ohio, where Isabella Baumfree, also known as former slave Sojourner Truth, is making an important address.
That man over there says that women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and to have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helped me into carriages or over mud puddles or gave me any best place. And ain't I a woman? I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could heed me. And ain't I a woman? I could work as much and eat as much as any man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children and seen most all sold off to slavery. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman?
Sojourner Truth used logic to convince people that men and women can do the same things, so they deserve equal rights.
It was Saturday, August 8th. We were working the day watch out of Juvenile Division. My partner's Frank Smith. The boss is Captain Powers. My name's Friday.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Just the facts. Just the facts. Appeals to logic need facts to back them. Facts can be used to support all points of view, like you see in political debates, as well as in commercials. In fact, there's that word again, sometimes there are even commercial debates.
Certs is a candy mint. Certs is a breast mint.
Stop. You're both right. New Certs is 2 mints in 1. Stops bad breath in seconds. Tastiest mint of all. Yes, only new Certs gives you two mints in one.
That commercial appeals to our logic with very simple, direct statements about the product. It's candy, so it tastes good, and it helps to stop bad breath, so it's useful. Now, there are more important things to debate than the nature of breath mints. Issues are debated all the time, with each side offering facts to support their argument. Let's take a look at the debate on global climate change. You can see examples of card stacking, exaggeration, and the scientific approach, sometimes all at the same time, and the arguments can get heated. Check out these examples of just how hot the debate can get.
The ice melted and a giant pool of fresh water formed in North America, and the Great Lakes are the remnants of that huge lake. An ice dam on the eastern border formed, and one day it broke. And all that fresh water came rushing out, ripping open the St. Lawrence there, and it diluted the salty, dense, cold water, made it fresher and lighter, so it stopped sinking, and that pump shut off. And the heat transfer stopped. And Europe went back into an ice age for another 900 to 1,000 years. And the change from conditions like we have here today to an ice age took place in perhaps as little as 10 years' time.
We don't see that happening. Tornadoes are not increasing. The frequency of hurricanes is not increasing.
The world is heating up fast, and we have ourselves to blame.
I'm going to tell you something about the media and global warming that you don't hear real often. It's not all your fault, okay?
The problem with the media is that it's essentially become a business, and everything's got to be more sensationalized.
This just isn't hype and scaremongering that global warming is real.
The fear element drives the media, and the media drives the hype.
Fear is part of the equation now.
When I started out in 1970s, global cooling was the consensus.
He's not exaggerating. Take a look at this article from the LA Times in 1978. No end in sight to 30-year cooling trend in Northern Hemisphere. Or Time Magazine's big spread from 1974 asking, another ice age? Newsweek said global cooling evidence had begun to accumulate so massively that meteorologists are hard-pressed to keep up with it.
Just switch out warming for cooling, and they've written this before.
It's true. The hype has been steady. The only thing that has changed is the temperature of the catastrophe.
Phew, I'm convinced. Logic offers proof by reasoning. Whether you use words on paper, spoken words, or pictures to persuade, build in elements that will make your audience think and come to conclusions based on the facts that you present. That's it for this edition of Change My Mind. I'm Lena My Way.